Guys, we're on to something that some might call a roll. It's been like, I don't want to jinx it, but a couple of weeks, we've been learning stuff without screwing nothing up. I mean, it's a novel concept. It's kind of new to us, but we like it. We're going to try and keep it going, you know? And we figure we'll go ahead and pass the lessons on to you guys, because that's what we're here for. So here's your Tuesday morning tech tip from Pugliese Speed Shop. Guys, we've been doing a lot of stuff around here lately. You know, we're tearing into this Pontiac here, you know, this Le Mans, and you know, some ups, some downs, but we're getting work done. So, you know, I mean, I think we are, but Kevin don't think we're doing enough, but you know, he's our toughest critic, and that's good because he keeps us honest, you know. And when we're not working on this guy or some of the other things that we got going on in the background, we've been spending a bunch of time working on the 54 F100. Me and Jay have been getting after it every Tuesday, you know. Tuesday's a big deal. You know, around here, around Pugliese Speed Shop here, we got the Tuesday morning tech tip comes out, and then Jay comes over and we work on the truck after work. It's been working good. And last Tuesday, no, yeah, that's right. That's right. Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea when these things come out. You guys know that. But the last Tuesday I remember, we knocked out the hood hinges. It came out awesome. We figured out some things we probably should have figured out sooner. But I want to show you guys what it was. And basically, it's just science, I guess. I think it's science. Yeah, I don't know. I only did good in gym, guys, so, you know, it's one of those other subjects. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so let me bring you over to the bench. I'll show you what we're talking about here. Here we got, this is the hood hinge off of the 54 F100. Now, this is, I believe, a replacement one. And we got two complete sets, because Scott had, you know, got another one from Swap Meet for, I don't know how much they go for, guys, to be honest with you, but then we got this rebuild set, little rebuild kit he got. And it comes with two springs, so it looks just like this one. This installation tool. And guys, it even comes with directions, right? There you go. We use them. It's amazing, guys. We use everything here. It's great. So, I can't use my left hand so good, apparently. We got it. All right. So, there it is. So basically, what you do is you take the tension off of the spring using this, and then you put on one of these replacement springs. But these aren't, you know, there we go. Looks just like this guy, doesn't it? Well, wait a minute. Now it looks just like that guy, because you got the little hook. So, if you got a keen eye, guys, you already see what's going on here. This here, I don't even touch it. How can this be under any pressure? So you don't even need this to take it off, because it's not. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. It's in there pretty good, guys. But let's see. Let's go give it a shot. Oh, we're working it. We're working. No, it's not coming, guys. It'll get there. Hold on. I'll put you down for a second here. You can watch me struggle, I guess. Yeah, there it is. That should not have been that easy. So, we found that that's basically what somebody did. Just put it here, crammed it on there, called it good. Well, what you're supposed to do is use this guy here. Let me show you what I'm actually working with. So pull this back. Well, this is in here. This will not turn, right? And it puts tension on this spring as it goes back. You can see it's just a spring. That's how springs work. Therefore, putting these to kind of come together like this. And, yeah, that's how it works. That's what makes it keeps the hood up. The tension of the spring. Well, when you got it together like this, and there's no tension on it, right? There we go. That's how you do that. Yeah. what's it doing? It's doing nothing. So, as we noticed this, we said, hey, let's clock this, differently. Pull this way back. I mean, guys, I can do this with my hand this far. So you clock it like 180. Get it to lock onto there. Using this guy, like I said, we'll put a screwdriver through here and pulls it back. Have another guy making sure this little guy, that's how we did it anyways, making sure this goes in there, and you're done. And it works great, guys, as you can see in the video, which I guess we'll have the kid throw up right about now.
Round.
Clearly, this is very simple.
Yeah. So here. There we go, and then I do this. Now we're good.
Install. All right, guys, I did a little research, It took me about 7 to 12 seconds to, Google 1954 F100 hinges and then springs and then the installation kit and all that. So a set of these is about $150 to $200, depending on where you're getting them from. And it's repop stuff like CJ Pony Parts, that kind of stuff, like all Ford type places. For these. So, $200, right? This kit, the 2 springs and a different variation of that tool, because they kind of, go between like 65 and like $100, right? Or you can just buy the tool for like $35, $40 to swap out springs or whatever. We're looking at this, guys, and these springs, look, they're pretty good shape here. Looks like they got decent paint on. They're not rusted up. They're not, but they're pretty well. They got some coils, some spring. Of course, they had spring to them. They're called springs. But, almost dropped it. We got it. So, like I said, we have another one of these. We have a whole set of these. So, we're probably, and we're talking about this, if we reclock, I'm going to keep going back to the same example. Maybe I should put it closer. If we reclock this thing to where, like I was saying, to put tension on this, I bet these things hold the hood up. And then we got another set of springs here with nothing wrong with them. So it's kind of, if we knew then what we know now, and of course that's the secret to life, right? But if we did, we could have just taken this tool, reclocked them, set it 180 out and put a little tension on it. It's probably all it took. It's really, guys, I'd venture to say we'd be good. And I think I'd be right. We didn't know any of this stuff. We just, because if you don't know what you don't know, right? So, Scott bought the parts and we kind of kept messing around. And Scott's a smart guy, all right? So, and he's a resourceful guy from what I've understood with this truck. So he goes to Carlisle and other car shows and swap meets, and I'm sure he didn't pay $200 for these things. I'm sure he did. But that doesn't mean that somebody's not gonna, right? So before you spend $200 that could easily be used somewhere else in your project, because they all take a ton of money. Guys, this is nothing more than a 4-inch piece of exhaust pipe. All right, so get yourself piece of exhaust pipe, 4 inches by 4 inches, and drill yourself a hole there, right? But all the way through, because that was part of the problem too, guys. That's why if you look at this, this is kind of mangled up a little bit here, and so is that. Well, this side, the hole on this side wasn't there, so we ended up drilling this after we realized it wasn't working like this, because we looked at the instructions and they got the hole drilled on them in 2 different spots on both sides, both pages. Said, hey, let's do that. Works flawless. Screwdriver goes all the way through, gives you that leverage. Take yourself a little die grinder or whatever and just, notch that out there, and you got yourself a $35 to $40 tool. Easy day. Most shops, I bet you got 4-inch exhaust pipe, at least a little piece of it laying around. Guys, I don't even have diesels or nothing like that, and I know I do. So, I used to have them, but whatever. Easy day, guys. You take yourself some scrap stuff, make yourself this little tool, put it on here, right? Now, put it in a vise and stuff. Reclock it. Save yourself $200 all day long, guys. So we're going to actually do that so Scott can have a spare set or like I said, he goes to swap meets, maybe he can sell them or trade them or whatever he's got to do. And that's what this is all about, guys. Hot rodding, guys, it's not just about going out and spending all this money and build it this and that and whatever. I'm not a billet guy, all right? It's about taking something, that was kind of cool and making it cooler, making it your own. Or taking something that wasn't cool at all and making it the coolest thing around. That's really, guys, we've had this conversation before. The Model A was somebody's mom's used car that got passed down to them, and they chopped it up to make it cool. Guys are doing Civics nowadays. Not my gig, but I get it, right? That's how it all started. Passing little secrets around on how to make your hood stand up, rather than spending $200 on a set of hinges. Help the guys out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're here. We're trying to help everybody out. Maybe some of you guys already know this. We probably should have, but we didn't. And I'm going to blame it on that we're both Chevy guys. All right? But be that as it may, pass these things along. 4-inch exhaust pipe. Save yourself $200. And save yourself. We were searching for this stuff. Scott was looking for it and everything. So now we know how it all works. Now you know how it all works. Let's go out there and get it done. Thanks for watching, guys.